Hey Rockers, I'm Cody Parks.
And I'm Wilt. Welcome back to another season of Indie Rockers Ball.
If you guys are ready for another great season filled with debates, music videos, and live performances, then keep on watching.
Cody, have you ever been to a Beyonce concert?
No, I haven't, but I sure wish I was at the St. Louis one on Saturday, September 10th.
Oh, me too. For those of you who didn't see the news, Beyonce stopped her own concert in the middle of performing Single Ladies so one of her dancers could put a ring on it.
Queen Bee stopped the song for what dancer Ashley Everett thought was Bee choosing a volunteer to come up on stage. The volunteer ended up not being so random.
Not random at all. Everett's boyfriend, John Silver, came walking onto the stage moments later, ready to get down on one knee.
It was truly a heartwarming moment for not only Everett and Silver, but for the audience as well.
I agree. In other news, Usher released a new album Tuesday, September 13th.
Usher who?
Exactly. Since his last album release, Looking for Myself, in 2012, and starring as a judge on The Voice in 2013, we haven't heard much about him until last week.
Usher released Hard to Love 3 days early and is exclusively streaming on Tidal.
Go listen to Usher's new music on Tidal and let us know what you think by tweeting us at IRBTV. Sunday Night Football is back and Carrie Underwood glams up the show by introducing the Patriots and Cardinals game.
Underwood revamped her 2014 Grammy-nominated single Something Bad with Miranda Lambert, changing the lyrics to match up with what exactly Sunday Night Football is all about.
She started her Sunday Night Football intros in 2013 when she took over Faith Hill's position, and it has been playing every football Sunday ever since.
And for the game, the Patriots beat...
Cody, we're a music show. Save the scores for the big hit. Just introduce the first video before you mess anything else up.
All right, sorry guys, it's just been a while. But for the first video of the night, comes from the Black Keys. The Black Keys formed in Akron, Ohio in 2001. The band consists of Dan Auerbach and Patrick Carney.
They started out by performing in basements, then emerged into one of the most popular garage rock artists in 2010.
The Black Keys won 7 Grammys and were nominated for 15 from 2011 to 2015.
In 2014, they released their 8th album, Turn Blue, which is their first #1 record in the US, Canada, and Australia.
Enjoy the Black Keys with their song, Gold on the Ceiling.
Then up next, we have Jose Villeneuve with Rockers Review.
Welcome to Rockers Review. I'm Jose. I'm here with Ishaaq Muhammad to talk about the album of the week. Izzy, what's your album of the week so far?
My album of the week is Bryson Tiller's Trap Soul. It was released in October.
It's a good one.
Last year.
So what's your favorite song? Let's start off with your favorite song. Which one's your favorite?
Favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know, because there's so many songs on here. There's Don't, there's Rambo, there's 502 Come Up, Sorry Not Sorry, Right My Wrongs. I can honestly listen to this from the beginning to the end, but if I had to pick one, probably Right My Wrongs or 502 Come Up. So
my favorite's probably Don't. I know it's kind of basic because everyone knows that song, but I also like Rambo. I think it's a great composition. The Weeknd did a great cover to that one. But what do you think of Bryson Tiller as a musician? Who does he remind you of?
See, who does he remind me of?
Yeah.
And that's another hard one because he doesn't dance like everybody else usually does. I kind of thought he would be kind of like Neo or maybe Chris Brown, but all of them, they're like performers. He performs and all, but he doesn't like do none of the dance. He just seemed like a real laid back, cool guy who just make good music that you can vibe to. I feel like he has his own unique style. I don't know if I could really compare him to anybody.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone who's like used an exact carbon copy of it, but if I had to say something, I think he's got like the rapping styles of a Twista or someone, and maybe the singing of Chris Brown or something. Definitely not the dancing, but he can rap. This album's more singing, right?
Yeah, it's like more rap. Soul,
more
R&B. Yeah.
So when do you listen to this type of music? Do you have a certain type of mood when you're in your bag or something that you listen to this?
Now, when you want to listen to this album is for like when you're in your feelings, I guess you could say. Like say you and your significant other have an argument or something and you need something to vibe out to. This would definitely give you something that you can listen to and vibe throughout the whole night. It'll just make you feel a lot better.
So have you cried to this album?
No, I haven't cried to this album.
Not yet.
This is a good album, but I haven't cried to it, no.
I understand. It's a great album. Kind of like makes you think about life, and the music is just really great. He went platinum on this, right?
Yeah,
with no features.
With no features. You know, J. Cole did that too, but he did it. Don't came out in 2014.
Yeah, on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, and then it didn't really commercially release until 2015. Then his album dropped. It took a few months to go platinum, but still, it went platinum by himself too.
That's the power of SoundCloud, right? You just put your music out there, and if people like it, they hear it, and they spread the word. And I guess that's how we got popular. So, I guess that's the new wave of music today. You put your music out there for free. If people like it, they play it. If they don't, well, obviously you don't really get buzz.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with SoundCloud. I know a lot of people put music on there, but. It's good to discover new artists. That's, because he won Best New Male Artist this year too at the BET Awards. So
wow, good for him. I did not catch those.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to Bryson Tiller's new album? Is there anything in the works, or that you know of?
I don't think. I assume that he's making another album, but I hope he's not like J. Cole, who waits like 3 years to drop another album. We're not gonna see nothing from him in a while. But I hope he releases every year and a half or two. I think he is working on something. I forgot I was reading up. I think he might be collaborating with someone. So we'll just have to see.
As long as he's not like Future and dropping albums every month or two, I'm fine. But if he takes 2 years, it better sound good, because J. Cole takes a long time, but his stuff's always sounding good. So
yeah, some artists though they have to keep releasing music consistently, and because it's their songs, they're not good after a while. You have to keep throwing more things out, but.
I actually heard that Don't was his third song he ever recorded, and he just put it out there and then it just blew up. What do you think of that?
I mean, a song like Don't, that's crazy, because I thought, when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, that's the best song on the album. But then, radio overplays it a lot, and people think that Don't is the best thing ever. But when you look and think about it, there's a lot more more quality songs. I can listen from the beginning to the end and have no problem with that.
Oh yeah, up and down. It's just great songs all across the album. It's kind of surprising for someone that we never knew. Your first album is that good. Yeah. Kind of reminds you of artists from the 2000s, like Ja Rule, who put out albums so quickly and they blew up. And now he was doing music with Ashanti. Where do you think Bryson Tiller goes from now? Do you think he collabs with? Who would you like to see him collab with?
Maybe Kanye.
That'd be cool.
I feel like that'd be a nice, good vibe. And with Drake, I know Drake already tried to recruit him to OVO, but that didn't work out because I'm glad that he's on his own thing and not signed to OVO, because he can do his own thing. But if he had had to have a collaboration with someone, probably Kanye or maybe Jay-Z want to come back or something. I think that'd be good, like difference of two worlds.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Go check out Bryson Tiller's Trap Soul. And after commercial break, we'll be back with Max Knott for our music debate. See you next week, rockers, with another album review.
Out of all the bird teams in the NFL, I really like the Cardinals. The Seahawks and the Falcons, oh, no chance.
If it were up to me, I would eliminate all bird mascots altogether. Like, none. No more. I'm over it. It's not even that great or a scary mascot. It's not that impressive. You know, it really bugs me that these teams have these type of bird mascots. Like, what is a bird? You know, what's the point of it? I don't get it. You know, I go fly around into a tree. I don't understand it. It just makes no sense to me that a team will have.
Hey rockers, I'm Max, here with Sam. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing well, Max. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm here, happy to talk music here with you. And in particular, we're talking about Vans Warped Tour. Warped Tour is a rock festival that has traveled around the United States and Canada each summer since 1995. The 21-year-old festival, sponsored by the shoe manufacturer Vans, is the largest traveling music festival in the U.S. Have you ever been to Warped Tour, Sam?
I've been to Warped Tour once in 2012.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I got to hear who the lineup was and how your time.
So the people that were there were Mayday Parade and Kings of Leon. Those are the two that I really remembered. Other than that, I can't really tell you. My time there was decent. I felt like all I could smell is recreational drugs and alcohol there. And I got burnt by a cigarette that I kind of still have the scar today. So it was a pretty great experience I've had.
That sounds like rock and roll to me.
It's totally rock and roll, so.
Another question is, was there any skateboarding or a lot of punk rock music? All these things are stereotypical of a Vans Warped Tour.
There was skateboarding outside of the festival, not really inside. I think they kind of took that away, which, I don't know. For me, like, Warped Tour just isn't the same as it used to be. Like, you know, you see old videos of people at Warped Tour and they had big, gigantic stadiums or ramps built up, and people were skating up those all day long, and it was all punk in the emo scene. And now it's more like, it's more diverse than it is. Which, I mean, if that's the way they're going, then sure. But like, the whole thing about when you think of Vans Warped Tour, you think of that punk scene.
Absolutely. And Vans Warped Tour started out featuring a lot of punk rock bands, but they've recently had criticism for straying from their roots. Rather than punk and alternative music, Warped Tour now has different genres ranging from screamo to hip hop. So what do you think about these recent changes?
So like I said, like, to me, I don't like it because, like, I want them to stay with the punk, because I mean that's their festival. I mean, you have festivals for like everything. There's country festivals. There's the rock festivals, like what was that one? Woodstock is like, what's that come out? I forgot Woodstock.
It's not that important.
No, Woodstock
actually.
'69 never happened. But no, like Woodstock, it was just that was for people that love the rock, and now Warped Tour is supposed to be for people that love punk, but now they're introducing all these different genres.
Yeah, let me make a comparison here. Vans Warped Tour starts out with punk, and then you have a bunch of different subcategories like screamo, for example. I'm not a huge fan of screamo, but I can see how punk music could evolve to that, or they could bring people in because it's the same. And then you have Woodstock, where it happened in the 90s, and they brought a lot of different groups, and it turned into a bit of a I'm trying not to say a bad word here. It turned into a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, to put it lightly. Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, they're trying to make money. That's what they're trying to do, and that's why they're bringing in different people, and they're trying to appeal to a bigger audience. But if they kept it punk, I think they'd keep the same audience. I mean, they'd keep a big core group of people. So
definitely. I saw Waka Flocka was on, so they're adding the hip hop. A lot of hardcore bands and screamo bands as well, but there's definitely a crowd for that.
Yeah, sure.
So do you think this is going to impact the dynamics of the future concert goers? Do you think less people will come because it's not sticking to its roots?
I think they'll probably keep around the same amount of people, I'd say, but just a more diverse group. I don't think it's going to attract like a lot of like hip hop people because it's like you said, Walk the Block, there might be the only one that's actually hip hop there.
Yeah, and I don't mean to say this for the rest of Vans goers, but everybody that went to Vans Warped Tour in my high school, they did every year, and I knew who they were. It doesn't vary that much.
It
the
doesn't.
Vans Warped Tour concert goer.
It's kind of the same thing over and over. So I mean, I think it'll change the diversity of it, I guess. But other than that, it'll be the same. I feel like.
Are there any other festivals that you're more into these days, or ones that you'd like to go to?
I'd love to go to Coachella.
Definitely.
I think wasn't Paul McCartney just there or something?
Probably.
He was there, and like Kanye, I think, goes to those and stuff like that. They just get big names every year, and that's definitely one that I'd love to go to.
Absolutely. Well, regardless of what you think about Warped Tour, it is the longest running festival in North America and features many bands on the rise, allowing them for the opportunity to display their music. So come back next week for another music debate. After this commercial break, we have Check This Out with Jasmin. Stay tuned. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
You know that show everyone's been talking about?
Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
I know you watch Schizophrenia, right?
Excuse me? Dude, these charts are off the radar. Oh my god. We're in love.
You know who this is. Stop dancing right now, you punks.
And it's all over. What an incredible display of good sportsmanship.
Yes, tell your friends, but only the hot ones.
Hey rockers, I'm Jasmin Crespo. This is Check This Out, and I'm here with the Stigma. So, hey guys, how long have you guys been playing?
Well, together as a group, we've been playing for about 2 years. I started in about 6th grade, and the first band I ever had, we were like a Blink-182 cover band in middle school. Pretty cool, yeah.
And for like, as a group, or like, what kind of artists influence you guys the most?
Well, it's really pretty crazy. We play a huge mixture of genres. It's not really one specific genre per se, but we, you know, we love classic artists. We really love classic rock a lot, and basically we built our style off of a mixture of classic rock and hip hop.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I would say people like Hendrix, obviously, and you know, more modern artists would be people like Wiz Khalifa. You know, stuff like that.
What instruments do you guys play?
Well, we can all kind of play guitar and bass too, and even if you gave us a drum set, we could probably mess around on that a little bit. We've all got some good rhythm.
Mixture of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We wrote this upcoming album with just 3 acoustic guitars originally, and then we kind of sort of like as we recorded it in the studio, we added more instruments and played.
I added all the drums electronically, but some of the drums actually sound like live drums, so it's pretty cool. It's like beats plus live drums.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a live band aspect, even when it's a hip hop song.
Okay. So what music do you guys play? Like, is there like different genres?
I think classic rock and hip hop is the best way I can really put it.
Yeah,
there's even there's even hardcore influences in there. You know, Warped Tour style band influences in there. I've been all over the place as a person. I think the reason we do so much, we put so much into one style is because I just get bored doing one style of music for too long.
So what age have you guys like actually know like that's something that you can do, I guess?
Well, I would have to say when I was a kid, my dad got an Eminem album.
Yeah.
He bought the Eminem show. And I was just this little kid, you know, just they were, you know, drinking, having a good time, whatever, and like they'd be playing that, and I'm just this little kid walking around rapping these Eminem lyrics, and I was like, you know what, this dude can do it, you know, maybe maybe somebody like me could do something like that too. So
For me, it was Slash. Guns N' Roses. Yep, that was my childhood band, and I was like, this dude is awesome. Like, I need to be like this guy. So ever since then, I've wanted to play guitar in a rock band, and here we are.
Is there anywhere that you can find your music?
Oh, it's gonna be everywhere. Everywhere.
iTunes, Spotify, whatever you like to use.
Pandora, YouTube,
We're
SoundCloud,
making it convenient
even
for
Tidal.
So where do you guys normally perform? Or is this like, will be like your first time?
We've had a few real live performances. I've performed as a solo, like as a rapper, singer. I performed at in Erie, if you know where that is.
Yeah, I've heard of Erie.
Yeah, right on the lake. There's this little place. My friend has had a few competition style shows.
Oh, that's cool.
Where it's just like a DJ, you give them your beats, you just do your thing, you know. And together, we lack a drummer. Like I said, I've made all the drums electronically. But we've done a few open mics around here. And
we plan to do a lot more, especially now we're all older, we're 21 now, so we can play the bars, we can go to the Pittsburgh scene and start putting our music out there.
Oh, wow.
So now that we have an album dropping next Sunday, we're gonna play everywhere and anywhere we
Drummers, we need you. Yes. I need you.
So what would you be performing today?
We're going to perform a song called Dance in the Rain.
Dance in the Rain.
Just the acoustic version. Like I said, we don't got a band with us right now.
Is that your favorite?
That's how we recorded
Might
it,
have been the first song we recorded, where we actually started playing together.
Might have been the first song we wrote together.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Well, up next we have Lift the Stigma with their original song, Dance in the Rain.
And I've been thinking and looking in the picture since you took it. Why is everything I built its foundation standing crooked? Everything I did feels wrong. I don't really know what's right. Let go what's holding you back. Do some drugs, baby, wear something tight. It's funny how we get messed up just so we can feel alright. Baby, I can see that you're damaged. I can tell that you're just my type. Do we hurt the same? Do you know my pain? So innocent, but you're the one to blame. Put it on you to keep myself sane. Spilt my feelings, left a bloody stain, and I bet it sting when you hear my name. Don't complain if you can make a change. I've seen a good day go bad, but I like to dance in the rain. Hey. They think that they've got it, they don't understand. Miscalculated movements, no purpose or plan. You try to control things and it'll get out of hand. Hide from the raindrops that I collect in my hand. We hate everything good for us, that's the folly of man. Talk about what you stood for, but I see where you stand. Replace what I could, they saying I can't. And I may be drowning, at least my feet in the sand. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. And I've been thinking and looking, took my snow globe and you shook it. Why does everything that's perfect end up looking crooked? You can't hide shit from me unless you play the part and look it. Everything you did was wrong, didn't know for way too long. Gone with the mask, I'm a train off the track and I'm good if they ask. Gotta hide when I'm bad, can't show them that cause they'll use it against. Watch her dance in the rain while I sit on the fence. When it rains, it pours. Baby, why you crying? On the dance floor. When it rains, it pours. I'll always want more.
So I definitely thought Lift the Stigma was a pretty cool band.
Oh yeah, they were absolutely fantastic.
That's one episode down, more coming your way.
Follow us on Twitter at IRBTV and check us out on YouTube and Facebook at Indie Rockers Ball.
See you all next week.